There are 6 different types of abuse which can be identified. Most of them overlap, so it's very important that you understand that if you're experiencing one of them, you're probably experiencing several others. And the first one is physical violence. This is when you actually see someone with bruises, marks. The second type of abuse is sexual. And this is when someone forces themselves on another person with unwanted and unsafe sex. And this can be within an intimate relationship as well. The third form of abuse is psychological, which is verbal or non-verbal. This includes when somebody sends a nasty message to you over the phone. It could also be when they shout at you in public. And this happens over a period of time. It's not just once off. The fourth type of abuse is emotional, and this is when somebody manipulates your feelings and really wears you down as a victim. You start to believe what they have to say and you take their side and you feel like you actually deserve this treatment. The fifth type of abuse is financial abuse, and this is when somebody doesn't allow another person in their relationship or within their family to have a bank account, to have their own income, allow them to go to work and get an income. It's also when they have to come back and account for everything that they've spent money on, showing their receipts and so on. The sixth and final type of abuse is spiritual abuse, and this is when somebody is maybe forced to do something against their beliefs, even if they don't want to, by someone else. It's when they raise children together and their beliefs are ignored completely and someone else's dominates the relationship. To end it all off, I'm going to add some sources below that you can go and read up on, listen to about abuse to become more aware of it, even the subtleties of it, because I think it's in those small little details that we ignore things. We let one thing slip, then another thing, and then another thing, and all of a sudden we're in a very toxic situation. So it's important to understand, to look for these things in the beginning, and to make sure that you don't get to that point. If you are there, it's also going to help you to get out of those situations, or to just fight for yourself even more so.